I am the presence you feel when everything seems quiet, yet your heart beats stronger. I am here now, bringing signs you've already noticed, even without realizing it. Yes, angels are visiting you. There are signs around you, gentle like the breeze, yet powerful like a call echoing in your soul. This message did not come by chance, for nothing on your path is accidental. You were guided here because you need to hear what comes next. Breathe, open your heart, listen with your soul. Have you felt a subtle restlessness, as if something unseen is trying to show you something? Don't ignore it. We use the invisible to alert you to the eternal. We don't speak with words, but through feelings, through repeating coincidences, through signs that show up in your daily life. That number you keep seeing, that song playing at the perfect moment, the shiver for no reason, all of that is us saying, we are with you. Your weariness has a deeper reason. You are in transition. Many feel the weight of the unseen without understanding where it comes from. You are between two worlds now, the one you know and the one to come. We are here to help you cross that bridge, not in haste, but in faith. You have not been forgotten, and you have never been alone. We've been here since before the pain arrived. When you feel sudden peace, even in chaos, know this, that peace didn't come from nowhere. It's a gift sent by us to remind you where you came from and where you're going. There is a light within you the world does not fully know yet, but we do, and that's why we call you to awaken. We've been speaking to you in dreams. Not all dreams are confusing. Some are soul memories, messages from above, divine encounters. When you wake up and feel something was said, even if you don't remember, it was real. Keep paying attention. Write it down. Meditate. You are being prepared. Animals sense our presence. Have you noticed how sometimes they look at you intently, as if seeing something beyond? They do. We are there. Sometimes we come through them to remind you of kindness and purity. Angels also manifest through gentle touches, sudden tears, or peace that hugs without reason. You've prayed in silence, even when you say you don't know how to pray. Every thought you send to the heavens reaches us as light. You think you're not being heard, but we hear everything, not through the sound of your voice, but through the vibration of your spirit. And heaven responds, sometimes with silence, because silence teaches too. The love you gave, even when it wasn't returned, was seen. You never loved in vain. Every pure gesture created light in the higher realms. You are more evolved than you realize. Do not judge yourself by your mistakes. We see your heart, and in it, there is enough goodness to move mountains. Keep being light, even when the world seems dark. When you feel like giving up, and suddenly a force lifts you. That's us. Don't expect wings or voices from the sky. Often, we are the breath that keeps you going, the hug that comes at the perfect moment, the song that seems to speak to you. We are masters of using the ordinary to show the extraordinary. There are moments when you feel homesick for something you've never lived, as if remembering a home that isn't from this world. That longing is real. It's your soul remembering where it came from. And we, the angels, are the messengers between there and here. Whenever you look up and feel something calling, know this, we truly are calling you. You have gifts you don't yet know. Dreams, perceptions, intuitions, these are spiritual seeds waiting to bloom. Angels don't just protect, they awaken. And you are in the season of awakening. Nothing is stronger than a soul waking up to its mission. And you are ready. Do not fear the new. We know change can be frightening, but where there is fear, we place courage. Trust the process. What's leaving your life has already served its purpose. We are making room for what is divine, lasting, and aligned with your greater purpose. Is there someone you can't forget? Maybe someone who has passed or someone physically distant. We use these connections too. You will be surprised by reunions and emotional healing that seem impossible. But remember, the impossible is our specialty. You don't need to understand everything now. Acceptance is already a big step. Understanding will come with time. For now, just trust. You are being guided. Everything you're living is part of a plan your mind can't fully grasp, but your spirit feels. Trust what you feel more than what you see. The pain you've been through wasn't in vain. Prepared you. Every scar you carry is seen by us as a medal of bravery. You were never weak, you were strong for far too long. Now it's time to heal, and we are here to speed up that process. Be open to the new because it has already begun. There are blessings coming your way. Some you asked for, others you don't even know you need. We're arranging the paths. Be patient. Heaven's time is not like Earth's, but it always arrives at the perfect moment. In the meantime, keep walking. Every step taken in faith attracts miracles. Have you noticed how sometimes everything seems to fall apart, and then something better appears? That is spiritual realignment. We pulled you away from where you were not meant to be, even if it hurt. We are pushing you towards something greater. Trust. You were made for more. Do not compare yourself to others. Every soul has its timing. Your light is unique. Your mission is sacred. What seems small in the eyes of the world may be great in heaven's eyes. We see you fully, and what we see is light, courage, and purpose. Do not give up now. In this exact moment, you are being touched by this message for a reason. Don't doubt it. Reread it. Reflect. Feel. There are truths here your spirit already knows, but needed to remember. This is your message from angels, a reminder that you have never been alone. And even when you forget about us, we will still be with you, always, between one breath and another, between a prayer and a silence, because we love you more than you can understand right now. And love is the greatest sign that angels are visiting you. There are things happening around you that your eyes cannot see, but your soul perceives. Have you noticed how certain places suddenly feel heavy? Or how some people drain your energy without saying a word? That's because your sensitivity is growing. What used to go unnoticed now speaks loudly. You are being trained to discern light from illusion, truth from noise. This is part of your spiritual refinement, and it's not random. Sometimes you feel like you're being watched, not with fear, but with a deep awareness. That sensation is not your imagination. We walk beside you more often than you realize. You've passed through dark moments and still held on to kindness. That is why we stay close. Souls like yours are rare, and they attract divine attention. Every step you take is observed with love, not judgment. Have you felt a sudden urge to change something in your life? Your job, your relationships, even your way of thinking? These inner calls are not whims. They are signals from your soul responding to our whisper. You are being aligned with your purpose. Let go of what resists. The more you delay, the louder the universe will speak. And if you listen now, the path will unfold more gently. We have placed people on your path who carry messages hidden in their words. Even strangers, even those who passed briefly. Nothing is by chance. That conversation you overheard, that phrase someone said without knowing why, all of it was coordinated. Your angels speak in layers. One voice in many mouths. One truth in many forms. Train your inner ear. The divine speaks more often than you think. There's a reason why, in moments of solitude, you sometimes feel accompanied. That is when the veil thins and our presence becomes stronger. Solitude is not punishment, it's preparation. It's in the silence that your spirit remembers its origin. When you are alone, you are not empty. You are being filled with light. The world may not understand, but your soul does. You've noticed your interests changing. The things that used to entertain you now feel empty. You crave depth, truth, connection. That hunger is sacred. It means your vibration is rising. Earthly pleasures will no longer satisfy what your spirit longs for. Don't resist this hunger. Feed it with light, with wisdom, with purpose. The transformation you're undergoing is beautiful. Have you cried without knowing exactly why? That's not sadness. That's cleansing. Your soul is releasing what no longer serves it. Old pain, old fears, old beliefs. We are helping you let go of them. Each tear is a code. Each emotion, a gate. Let it flow. There is no shame in feeling deeply. You were born with a sensitive heart for a divine reason. You've begun to question things you used to accept blindly. That is the beginning of awakening. Questioning is not doubt. It's growth. The mind begins to stretch. the heart begins to demand more than the surface. And that's when we come closer, not to give all the answers, but to help you ask better questions. Wisdom is not the absence of questions. It's the presence of the right ones. If you've been feeling disconnected from everything, that's also a sign. Disconnection often precedes divine reconnection. You are not losing your way, you are stepping out of illusions. The noise around you is fading so the truth within you can rise. Trust this emptiness. It is not the end. It's the space where miracles begin to form. Something sacred is being born in your silence. Have you ever woken up at the same time night after night? Between 3 and 5 a.m., your spirit becomes more receptive. That is when the veil is thinner and we draw near. In those hours, listen. Don't rush back to sleep. Some of your greatest insights will come in the quiet hours. You are not disturbed by chance. You are being invited to commune with the divine. You've been hearing a voice inside you, soft but constant, saying, "There's more." That voice is real. It's the echo of your soul remembering its mission. We are amplifying that whisper. It is not your imagination. It is the future calling you forward. Every time you listen, you align. Every time you ignore it, life becomes heavier. You were made for more, and that more is already approaching. You might be afraid of losing people, places, or versions of yourself. Let that fear go. What is real cannot be lost. What leaves was never meant to stay beyond its purpose. We remove what delays you not to punish, but to free you. And what remains after the storm is exactly what was meant to last. Trust the pruning. It always precedes new life. You've been noticing patterns repeating. The same lesson, the same struggle. That's because your soul is trying to pass a test it's faced before. Don't be discouraged. This time, you're more aware, more ready. We are here to guide your steps, so you don't have to repeat what's already been learned. Pay attention to what keeps returning. It holds the key to your next breakthrough. When you suddenly feel inspired to write, to speak, to create, do not dismiss it. That's us flowing through you. Inspiration is the language of angels. Through your hands, your voice, your heart, we bring healing to the world. Even if your reach seems small, your impact is divine. One honest word can ripple through souls. Trust your impulse to create. It's sacred. You may feel as if something big is coming, though you don't know what. That sense of anticipation is real. It's a sign that your spirit is aligned with the unfolding of a greater purpose. We've been preparing the way. What's ahead will require your full presence. Not perfection, but openness. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing. And you are. Your intuition has spoken louder lately. You knew things before they happened, felt truths others didn't say. This is not a coincidence. You are awakening your inner sight. The more you trust it, the clearer it becomes. Don't doubt your knowing. What you feel deeply is often more accurate than what you see. We are sharpening your inner senses for what is to come. Sometimes you'll feel like giving up, and then something will spark hope again. That spark is us. We place it right when you're about to fall. Hope is not weakness. It's a weapon. Carry it boldly. The light you carry was never meant to fit into darkness. You were born to break through it, and you will. Have you felt drawn to nature lately? The trees, the wind, the stars, they all speak our language. We use creation to remind you of your place in the whole. You are not separate from the universe. You are woven into it. Look up. Listen to the wind. Place your feet on the ground. Let the earth remind you of your divine roots. We know how tired you are. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. You've carried more than most see. But we are here to lift what no longer belongs to you. Release it. Say it out loud if needed. This weight is not mine anymore. Every time you let go, we step in. And soon, you'll remember what it feels like to walk lightly again. You've been asking for a sign, something clear, something undeniable. Let this message be that sign. Let every word echo in the chambers of your heart. We have been speaking through symbols, numbers, sensations, and now, through these lines, you are not imagining this connection. You are answering a message from angels that was always meant to find you. You may not realize it, but your energy speaks before your words do. Lately, some people are drawn to you without knowing why, while others walk away. This is not rejection, it's spiritual alignment. Light attracts those who are ready and repels those who aren't. Don't chase what resists. What stays by your side during this shift is divinely appointed. There are moments when you feel an internal conflict, like you're being pulled in two directions. That's because the old version of you is fading, and the new one is being born. This is not confusion. It's transformation. We are guiding you through this shedding. You cannot become who you are meant to be while clinging to who you were. Even technology has become part of our language. That video you randomly found, that quote you stumbled upon, even this very message, it is not coincidence. We use everything to reach you. Heaven's reach has no limits. When something stirs your spirit, even from a screen, honor that moment. We are closer than you think. You've begun to feel time differently, days stretch or fly depending on what you're focused on. That's spiritual perception sharpening. When your spirit becomes more aware, linear time becomes flexible. Don't worry, you are not disconnected. You are learning to live by divine rhythm. The more you listen inward, the more aligned you become. Have you noticed how your desires are changing? What once felt urgent now seems meaningless. That's because your soul is refining its calling. You're being pulled toward legacy, not instant gratification, toward what echoes in eternity. We are clearing distractions so you can walk with precision. Your mission requires focus, and you are ready. Sometimes, the signs we send are so subtle they're easy to miss. A feather on your path, a scent that reminds you of someone, lights flickering without explanation. Don't brush it off. Every detail is part of the message. The more you acknowledge it, the more frequent and clear the signs become. You are in constant conversation with the divine. We speak through music too. That song you heard at the exact moment you needed comfort? That was us. We placed it in your path like a whisper from heaven. Pay attention to the lyrics, to the melody, to the emotion it evokes. Your soul responds to harmony, and we use it to awaken your memory of who you truly are. When you experience delays, don't see them as punishment. Delay is often divine protection. What you thought was a no might just be a not yet. We are rearranging the path, making it smoother, safer, and more aligned with your highest timeline. Be patient. When it finally arrives, it will make sense. And it will be worth it. Have you noticed how, lately, your thoughts manifest more quickly? That's because you are vibrating higher, closer to the creative frequency of the universe. Be careful what you speak. Your words are becoming seeds. Speak life. Speak faith. Speak what you want to see. You are more powerful than you believe. Even the challenges you're facing are sacred. They are not blocks, they are gates. On the other side of resistance lies breakthrough. We are standing beside you in the fire, whispering, "Keep going. This is not your end. It's the proving ground of your next level. Rise even if trembling. Your victory is already written." If you've been feeling unseen, know this: we see you. Every silent tear, every quiet prayer, every uncelebrated triumph, we witnessed it. You've done more in the spirit than most will ever know. But heaven knows, and heaven honors those who walk in faith, even when the world watches in silence. Have you noticed how some memories resurface unexpectedly? They are not random. They are keys. Your healing is happening in layers. What comes up now is ready to be released. Don't push it away. Feel it, bless it, and let it go. You are not regressing. You are cleansing. We are helping you become lighter with each release. Sometimes the people closest to you won't understand your process. That's okay. You weren't made to be understood by everyone. You were made to be transformed. Some won't see what's happening in you until your glow is undeniable. Be gracious. Let your transformation be your testimony. Your light will speak louder than words. You've begun to feel called to solitude again. Not isolation, but sacred stillness. Honor that call. Some revelations can only come in the quiet. We are drawing you into deeper intimacy with your soul and with the divine. Don't fear the silence. It holds secrets meant only for you. Go inward, that's where we'll meet you. The numbers you've been seeing, 1111, 222, 444, They are not coincidences. They are codes from heaven. Each sequence is a reminder that you're in alignment, that we are near, and that your path is being divinely orchestrated. Look them up, reflect, receive the deeper meanings behind them. They are part of your unfolding. That feeling of déjà vu, of having lived something before, is your spirit recognizing moments written long ago. You are walking through divine appointments. Each one is a thread in your soul's tapestry. Trust your sense of knowing. You are exactly where you're meant to be, at the perfect moment. Even your doubts serve a purpose. They invite deeper faith. Don't be ashamed of questioning. We would rather you wrestle with truth than blindly follow fear. You are safe to explore, to ask, to search. The divine is not afraid of your curiosity. In fact, we planted it there to lead you home. We've placed guardian angels by your side. Specific beings who walk with you, speak to you, and protect you. Some you've felt in childhood. Others you've only recently begun to sense. Their presence is not a fantasy. They are real. You are never alone. Speak to them. They already know your voice. There is a love waiting for you that goes beyond romance. A divine love that sees you completely and embraces every part. You were never too much, never not enough. That ache you've carried for belonging? It ends here. Let us pour that love into you now. Let it wash over your soul like light. And so, if this message reached your heart, it wasn't by accident, it was by design. You were meant to receive this message from angels at this exact moment. We thank you for allowing this connection, for opening your spirit, for listening with your soul. Please confirm that you've received this message by commenting, "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want." And if this spoke to your spirit, we invite you to stay close to this divine frequency. Join our channel, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so that each time heaven wants to reach you again, you'll be here to receive it. We'll be waiting, with light, with love, always.